Got some good news and I got some bad news. The good news, I am the bad news. Today, I'm gonna be sound deadening the door panels because they're rattling like crazy and I don't even have bass yet, so gotta take care of that before I even put the sub in. Noico, 80 mil. It's gonna take a couple for this car, but I just wanna get one to see if it's even worth, you know, getting several more before I like do out the whole car and then find out that I don't even like this stuff. Huh. It does seem a little thin. You know what? Actually, I have a piece of my old stuff. Hold on. In the last car, I had a Stinger Roadkill Expert. I still have a little bit left. Doing a side-by-side comparison, I would say that they're pretty much the same size. Cool. It seems like it's pretty easy to work with. Even cold, it seems to move pretty fine. Nice. Got some little installation tips. Looks like probably just spots where you might want to install it, the stuff you'll need. That's pretty cool. When I bought the Stinger, it was not as detailed. It was basically just a little thing on the box, cut it up and apply it. The stuff seems pretty nice. We'll see how sticky it is. The first couple spots that I'm gonna apply this are probably gonna be the doors, just because I hear those rattling all the time. So definitely the door panels will be first, and then probably some of this areas back here, like the rear hatch. Probably wanna get that, because that's pretty noisy too already. That sounds terrible. The first step I'm gonna use this, and I'm just gonna like dust it off because it needs a really good dusting because it's still got sawdust from cutting up the box. Then I'm gonna come back with the alcohol, clean it up, and then apply all the stuff and put the roller on. And the reason I got it sitting out here in the sun is just to make it a little more easy to work with. It's a little stiff, so it'll just like, after it gets heated up, it'll be a little easier to move around. All right, so I've never actually done this one before, so I don't know what to expect. We're just gonna figure this out. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna talk you through it as if I've done it before.
So then you want to take out the 2 screws over here.
Oh, no, just the one. One thing I hate about like these panels is like you never quite know where the fasteners are, you know? Except for right here where it has like an arrow pointing to it. For those wondering, oh shit. I did this without Googling it first, or without YouTubing it first, for the record. So I'm going in completely blind, just kind of guessing my way through it, prepared to fix whatever I break along the way. I'm gonna look hella stupid when this is like really easy and I'm just trying all the wrong ways. Alright, that's promising. Okay. Wow, this weighs like nothing. Oh, there we go. There's like for real like nothing to this thing. Hold on, I gotta lay this down and I'll show you outside. Super light plastic, there's like nothing to it. That's exactly why I need some sound deadening. So we're gonna fix that today. All these flat areas are gonna get sound deadening so that they're like, the whole panel is heavier and pretty much won't vibrate as much. Probably wanna hit some of the inside areas too. Alright, so the first thing I'm doing here is basically just wiping it down, getting all the dust off. After I get all the dust off, I'm gonna come back with some alcohol. Hit it one more time, basically. It's really important to not have any dust. We're gonna have the adhesive, the sound deadening, because the dust is basically gonna make the sound deadening not stick. And if it doesn't stick, it's not effective. It's just a waste of money. And I'm pretty much gonna cover this whole thing for the most part. Another thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use basically tape, but it's not sticky. It's like Velcro, like really thin Velcro. I'm gonna use that to wrap around these little clips, wrap it like actually around them so that they don't even shake like in their little places where they are. So now I'm gonna measure out some pieces and start getting my sound deadening. Close enough. That one's pretty much done. There's a screw in here, there's a screw back here, and there's 9 clips throughout, 9 little pressure clips all throughout. Pulls out. All right, cool. Let's get this cleaned up and get some sound deadening on it. All right, here's what I know you're all waiting for. That's the side-by-side, that's the passenger side, that's the driver's side. Obviously, finished, not finished. There's like a huge difference in weight. First, gonna take just a rag, wipe it all down. Now the same thing, except with some alcohol. All right, well, I'm comparing the passenger and the driver. This is the driver, the one I just finished. This is the passenger, the one I did yesterday. And Looks like I got pretty much the same coverage. Not exactly the same way, but you know, pretty much the same coverage. So I'm gonna call it good for now. And then after it's been in the car for a while and I can listen to it, that's when I'll really know if I need more and where. But for now, the sound deadening's done. Now I'll just wrap the clips up and that'll be the door panels. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull these out, all these little clips, and around them, I'm gonna put this fabric tape, which is basically just like a really light, like Velcro. I'm just gonna wrap it around so that these things can't move in here. These are actually pretty good, but that little bit of movement, I'm gonna like pretty much stop that and also make it like really quiet. So it's gonna be like that. But yeah, now it's way more solid. All right, so I'm gonna attempt to do this one relatively one-handed. So here's the hole, right? You take the soft side of the tape. There's like a Velcro-y side where it's like rough, and a smooth side. So you take this, you'll fold it in on itself like that, hot dog bun style, if you learned that back in school. You don't have to leave it that way, but you just like kind of get it to used to being in that shape. And then you're actually gonna fold it hamburger style when you put it into the thing, but you'll put it at an angle. The reason is so when this little fastener slides in there, the fabric actually goes under it and doesn't like stop it from getting in. And that's when you try to get the fastener on there, and that one goes in relatively easy. And then you just like pull it in there nice and tight. All right, now it's in there. But yeah, there we go. So it kind of sits a little something like that. Kind of hold it open a little bit, slide the clip on in there. And it's still pretty tight. You still gotta like give it a little shove. Whoa, nice, cool. All right, well there we go. And that is that. That is the driver's side door panel. And here's the finished product. Quite a bit heavier. Oh, yeah. It's like seriously heavier. So these are the fasteners, and around them you can see the fabric tape. But yep, there they go. Still gotta put them into the car, but I figure while I got the door panels off, I might as well do the inside of the door too. Maybe not so much here, at least not for right now, but definitely like the outer, that is not what you want at all. So guess I'll go ahead and take care of that now. Just find the least destructive way to do this. Oh, somebody's slapping right now. Okay, guy. Okay, guy. He lives up there too? Oh, he's just gonna come by slapping? Okay, guy. I got you, dog. I got you, dog. Just wait. All right. Oh yeah, that sounds terrible. You gotta go. This is bolted in there. Like, it's actually bolted in there. All right, just in case, outline that with a Sharpie so I know where it's at. Right here, got about 9. So the first step is gonna be get all the dust off, like all this stuff right here. I'm getting the inside areas because I'm gonna get these first. That'll sound terrible. So first I'll get like these big flat areas of the skin right here. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm hearing the most right now. And once those are all got, then I'll get these as necessary. These, where they have like the curves in them, it's not so bad. All right, nice. Might need 2 layers, but so let's compare that to the back door. All right, and that about wraps it up for today. Got both doors, the door panels, the actual doors, armrest switches, the tweeter pods, little thing behind the handle. Like I hit everything I could, so hopefully it's pretty quiet. I'm gonna go do a test drive real quick and see what it sounds like. Yep, that concludes it for the day. I think the next steps, still gotta do the back doors, still gotta finish doing the rear hatch, some interior pieces, power upgrades, maybe move the battery, find somewhere to mount the amp, finish assembling the box. Then we should be good to go. Almost there, kind of. Always hear the bad news first. Nothing fancy here. And today is the day that we slept.